Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. This is Dr. Maria Aramburu. I'm a general pediatrician with specialty in child advocacy and community pediatrics. I practice in Washington, D.C. Today I'm going to talk to you about the role that fathers have in your child's health and development. Since I'm a pediatrician, I see this in my day to day practice, and you can see some obvious effects of fathers being involved in their kids' lives, but there's also a lot of studies that have looked at this. And I love looking at the data and the evidence and proving that really this is important. So, what is a father? A father can be a biological father, it can be a stepfather, or it can be a father figure. So, in different types of couples or families, there can be a person that's the father figure. It doesn't necessarily have to be a biological aspect to it. And the families can be married, cohabitating, single parent, or recombined families. So that doesn't matter. What matters is the effects of this father figure. And we're talking about this week because it's Father's Day. So happy Father's Day if there's any dads listening to this. And I'm going to give you the good news. There's a lot of stigma about fathers don't know how to do anything. And sometimes fathers take a back step in their child's development and caretaking. And actually, there's studies that showed that positive father involvement in the child's life is associated with positive social, emotional, and cognitive outcomes in these children. And these effects can be seen from infancy into adolescence all the way to adulthood. Remember, the first 3 years is when these children are developing their neural connections. So this positive extra relationship with a positive, with a father figure, is gonna influence this development in a positive way. So fathers can positively impact a child's health and development by two things. Their parenting behaviors, which can be in caregiving, so just participating in the daily care of the child, like carrying them when they're babies, changing the diaper, bathing them, getting them dressed, ready for school, maybe feeding them. All of these things that sometimes our mothers are taking on, fathers can participate and create excellent positive effects on their children. Also in play. Fathers play in different ways than mothers, and it's important for kids to have those two types of play, and that's going to develop also their self-confidence and their self-esteem, and that different role model to look up to. So I'm going to talk about some of the studies and some of the things that have been shown, but I'm going to talk mainly about 5 different ways that fathers can positively impact the health of children. First, there's going to be an increased intellect. Positive father involvement, active father involvement, has been shown to affect a child's emotional intelligence and problem-solving capabilities. Studies show that fathers that are more actively involved through the first year of life, these children perform better in cognitive development assessments, and they demonstrate increased capacity for curiosity and exploration. Children that have been raised with an active father figure, they also have been shown in some studies to score higher on verbal and math tests, and they're less likely to drop out of school and commit juvenile crimes. Also, having a father figure can boost confidence because you have an extra person that's loving you and giving you support. This is a priceless gift. By helping kids understand how much they are valued, how much they are loved, so that doesn't require a lot of time, just expressing this, connecting in this way, can have children have a higher self-esteem, and they're likely to be happier and more confident. They also have demonstrated in some studies that they can have a greater tolerance for stress and frustration, and less hesitation and fear in new situations, increased ability to resist peer pressure, and stand up for themselves. Very important. Having a fatherly figure also gives children someone to look up to, a role model, a male role model usually, but a father figure can be different. They can, as another role model, reinforce good behaviors, and as a result, children are more involved with the family. They can have longer attention spans and higher level of sociability. Also, because they're interacting with two different people or four different people, they can be more compassionate and generous. It has been studied and shown, and they can have also some increased awareness about the needs of others. Having a father provides a child with a different perspective. Children have a lot of questions, and moms do a great job answering them, but having that different way of explaining things that dads have, that's amazing for a life skill. Having, okay, people can have different ways of expressing things. They're aligned, different ways of disciplining. So it's good that the parenting couple or dyad are in the same line to communicate things to kids. You don't want that animosity, but the different ways that they're going to be explained is very important. And feeling that love and support and connection is the most important thing. So having an active father makes a child feel loved. It's a steady source of love and encouragement that will ensure that children will grow happy, healthy, and with a high self-esteem. So go ahead and connect, even if it's small moments, even if maybe you don't live with your child or the family model is different. Every child deserves a father figure. If your child father is not longer here, somebody else can take that role. But it's really important for health, and development is part of health. Emotional health is part of health. So we're here for you to answer any questions about how to be more involved with your child's life, and we encourage it, and we congratulate all the fathers on this Father's Day week. Happy Father's Day, and have a great, blessed day.